Good morning, good morning. So, for your practice, just gathering your things, that you have a blanket or a bolster to sit yourself up. If you need blocks to get a little taller, and a strap to open across the chest and the shoulders. If you don't have a yoga strap, just using a strap or a towel or a scarf, anything that will help get you a little bit longer across the shoulders and the chest. And before we dive in today, this is from Superflow by Suzanne Curie. The Tibetan term for enlightenment is translated as the union of two words. Sang, meaning the clearing away of delusions and bad habits of the mind, and Gye, the developing and bringing forth of our true nature. And so we clear the mind and we bring forth our true nature. Because if we don't pause and clear beforehand, when we consider what our true nature is or who we actually are, every time we sit to encounter ourselves, which we're so hungry to do, without the clearing off, how have I received accolades in the past? Who did I have to be included and to be known and to be held? These can create a bias, but if I'm willing to sit with myself and clear that first and say, where is the self that I connect to? Where is the place within me that feels like fulfillment? Where in my day am I most alive and alert and unaware of time? In that, you have cleared away all the agreements that you make through the day to be allowed and accepted and loved. So in that moment, as we move through the physical body to warm ourselves up, we're creating that clearing so that we can truly, by the end, come into contact with our true self. And that's why when we sit and we've been moving back and forth, and we've been moving up and down, when we pause in that moment, there is an alacrity, a light, there's a longing that is who I am. And we simply become more and more familiar, more intimate, more inclusive about that aspect of ourselves that wasn't earned or created, it was uncovered and allowed. So we start out by clearing so that we can encounter our true nature, and these are the 2 steps of enlightenment. And they're right here, in an hour's time. Bring your palms together. Om Namo, I bow to all that is greater, wiser, fully beyond what I understand, and yet everything that is what I know. Om Namo, I bow to that great consciousness. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me. The greatness that I am, and the tenderness that I am. 3 times, put them together, inhale. Shoulders, roll your wrists, start it out. So, on your back. Good morning, Michelle. Hello. And come to lie down. Knees to your chest, bringing it in, pressing your knees away just 3 times.
Squeezing your thighs and your shins towards your body and then opening them away. And one more time. Interlace your fingers over your right shin, left leg long, and inhale it up and exhale down. Close your toes, roll your ankles, free up your feet, any tension. See if you can cross your big toe over your second toe. See if you can cross your second toe over your first toe. And then left heel to the floor, stay. Spread your toes. Left hand overhead, stay. Drop your left thigh bone toward the floor. And then hand to shin. Interlacing your fingers over your left shin, right heel up and down. So we're clearing away the postures that we've been accustomed to this morning. If you've been seated, we get a crease in the hip, open that up. And then get free in your feet, spreading your toes, crossing your toes, clenching your toes, and then opening them wide. Keep your right heel to the floor, your right hand overhead. So that as you clear away the old movements, what's new can come through. And then hand to shin. A little wag of the tail. A little wag of the tail. And just roll all the way up and over. And find your dog. And walk out your dog and wag your tail. Walk your feet to the left side and cross your left in front of your right. And bring your knees down. Widening your feet, sit your heels back and your hips back. And on your inhale, back to hands and knees. Now right here we'll do 5 cat-cows. Round and over and around. And as you round, hug your thighs towards each other. 3, 2, and 1. And now circle your hips. So a little bit of a change up in our warm up, just because we're at day 19. And that's a special number to me. And now slowly fold your way back. And feel the space, the circulation, the possibility, outer hips, across the low back. Inner thighs. Drop your head and wriggle your toes. Breath in the back of your body. Coming up, tuck your toes. Uncross and bring yourself back to hands and knees, and bring your right hand behind your head and your right elbow high. And then your right elbow to your left wrist, and roll open as much as you can and roll close. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring your elbow to your wrist, and then elbow high, hand high. Unfold. Bring your right hand on top of your left. Bring your hips back, and now roll your right shoulder down toward the floor. Coming in reverse, roll your right shoulder up, sweep your hand high, and look up. So right hand to left, hips back, roll your right shoulder down. Roll your right shoulder open, reach your right hand high, unfolding. And then right hand on left, hips back, roll your right shoulder down. And rise up, uncross, tuck your toes, down dog. Notice the right hand, right shoulder, right hip. Walk both feet to the right. And cross your right in front of your left and bring your knees down. So right knee is in front of left, widen your feet. Fold your hips to your heels. Good morning. Fold back. Rise up, drop your navel, open your throat, and then round and open.
Exhaling,
Inhale.
exhaling. 5, 4.
As you round, hug your inner thighs to draw your navel to your body. And then coast to neutral and circle your hips the other direction. So likely you'll go counterclockwise because that's the space that's open in your hips. Let your navel move, let your hips move. And there's a little bit of that cat-cow rounding and releasing hips, shoulders, and face. 3, 2. Pause neutral. And now sit your hips back. And the thighs press. And the body settles.
Soften your inner and outer thighs. Breathe into the back. Soften your knees and your toes. Rise up.
Tuck toes and uncross. And back to hands, knees. So your left hand comes behind your head. And your left elbow comes down to your right wrist. And you roll open and you roll closed. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Take your left hand high. And then bring your left hand on top of your right. Sit your hips back. And rock your left shoulder down. Roll your left shoulder open. Rise to hands, knees. Left hand sweeps up. And then back down. Shoulder up, hand high. And left hand down. Left shoulder down. Stay a beat. Down dog. Left hand, left shoulder, left hip. Feel that line. Walk your feet to your hands. And adding the strap, come up tall. Shake out your feet, shake out your hands. Getting a little warmer. So your strap is wide enough that you can come up and over the top of your shoulders without clenching your jaw, without knitting your brow. Round your back, tuck your chin. Rise up and open. And tuck your chin. And you take your time because you're clearing the way. And you're clearing the way so that you can feel what's truly going on inside of yourself. So you can chart your course from your truth instead of your habits. Hands high. Go to the right, across the front, up and over. Across the front, and up and over. Reverse. One more. At the top, pause and allow your hands to go back. Drop your shoulders, loosen your jaw, hands back. A little at a time, going down. Little at a time, going down. And then allow the strap to return to the floor, but stand tall with your palms face forward. That clearing is what allows us to access this sensation, this new seeming appearance of light. but it's just an uncovering of what was there. Hands out, feet out. And bring it down to a seat. If you can't cross legs, then simply sit on the edge of a chair, sitting tall, heart high. Good. So let's balance the mind before we start. Left hand, thumb first, fingertips touch, and down to your thigh. Right hand, 2 fingers together, fold them to your palm. Take the tip of your right thumb, close the right side nostril, and breathe in through the left. Take the 4th fingertip and close the left side and breathe out through the right. To repeat, close right, in left. Close left, out right. The touch of your hand is light and gentle. In left, 2, 3, 4. Out right, 2, 3, 4. In left. Out right. In left. Out right. 3 more. In left. Pause both. Heart up, chin in. Stay. 2, 3. Out right. 3, 2, 1. Right hand down. Normal breathing. 2 breaths. Now we put it in reverse. First 2 fingers together, folding down. The 4th fingertip closes the left. To breathe in right. Close right, out left. 2, 3, 4. In right. Out left. In right. Spine is tall, heart high. And the touch of your fingertips is just enough to close, but not to press or to force. Three more rounds. In right. Pause full, heart high, close both. 3, 2, 1. Out left. 3, 2, 1. Right hand down. forward. Bring your elbows down, make your hands into fists, the elbows against the body. Inhale up, exhale down. You're going to go in the nose, out the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, hands up, inhale, sit up. Heart up, chin in, rise up through the body, right through the fingertips, lift your chin, breathe out, go wide and down. At the end of your exhalation, pause empty for 4, 3, 2, 1, and inhale gently. Natural breath. Notice that if we clear the way, the truth of ourselves is simply light. You didn't earn it, you just let it loose, you let it through, you let it shine. It is your birthright, it is innate, it is welcome and inclusive and available. Bring it onto your back, down into the belly, into your engine and your light. As you lie back, bend your knees, bring your thighs towards your body as you roll up, plant your feet, arms out front. So most modified, rolling back, using your legs, reaching out. Lying back is inhale, rolling up is exhale. If you don't need to, then you'll simply use your legs to help yourself come up instead of adding your arms. If you don't need to bring your knees to your thighs, keep your feet to the floor, reaching forward and then reaching up, not overhead, but pointing to the ceiling. As you're able, as you're ready, the legs straighten. If you need to, on the way down, the knees bend. So lots of ways to build the ability. And as you do, legs stay straight to the floor. Inhale back, exhale up. Last place would be to take your hand up overhead as you arrive, revolve, and to the floor. Rolling up and revolve. For 2, for 1, and up. Turn your palms open and rest. Knees to your chest, hands on shins, And then legs extend 60 degrees, arms out wide. Exhale, hands to shins. Inhale, open up. Inhale as you open, exhale as you hold your shins. For 5. Feet flat, hands wide. Lift your hips, put your palms face down, bring your heels up high. Tap your right heel and then your left. Continue one at a time if needed, or as you're ready, 2 feet down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. You may work right here, or if you choose, go side to side, arms out wide, lift your hips a little to the right, tap right, center, tap left. So at the center, you're lifting and shifting your hips to the other side of the mat. And then you're tapping outside the edge to the right, and then to the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, so that we become not just linear in the movement of our core strength, that we fold and unfold, but that we have a spiraling, a circularity, a dexterity in the center of our bodies, a wider understanding of how we can move and behave and what we can choose. One more. Good. And then at the center, feet flat, hands wide, higher than the head, legs out, feet wider than the hips. Radiate from the navel in all directions. And it's from this place we distribute this light through the body. And as it moves through the body, we distribute it through our thoughts. And when you distribute light through our thoughts, we start to distribute it into our beliefs, into our personality, and into our experience of ourselves. Knees to chest. That's really where we're headed. That it's great that our body feels good, but what we want is that our life feels good. That our very own company feels delightful and beautiful. Hello. That I could delight in myself. That's a practice worth repeating. I am this light. So palms open.
The only thing that needs to happen is a little fold in of the fingers. And as you fold your middle finger in, just that much, that's an exhale. As you unfold, that's an inhale. So it's a steady rhythm. Exhale, inhale, out, in, out, in. So if nothing else, this is the place where you'll work. Or as you go on, the arms extend. Straight from the shoulders, the palms are open. Now keep this rhythm with the breath and with the hands. Turn your thumbs up, turn your palms to face forward. Tuck your chin and explore the movement through your hand, through your forearm, through the front of your chest, drawing your shoulders apart and down and your shoulder blades back and in. And spin your thumbs to point forward so your palms face down, and feel the length of your underarms, and draw your shoulders down towards your hips and draw your heart up towards your throat. And feel what you're making, and from there, keeping that base, that shoulder girdle axis, just turn your thumbs up and then your thumbs back. Anytime you get lost, anytime your shoulders pull up or get tight, just go through that rotation. Thumbs up, thumbs forward, thumbs up, thumbs back. And steady breath, and we go on. 4 more minutes right from here. We're allowing the intensity, and the intensity is there to clear the way so that we can have a direct experience of what's underneath it, of what's inside that we've been covering. If you need to, you bend your elbows. If you need to, turn your thumbs so that you can open through the shoulders and the chest. And as you can, eyes are closed, breath is steady, and you are revealing yourself to you. take it down. Clear the way. And now inhale, rise up. 3 sips. Hook your thumbs, tuck your chin, and reach your fingers wide. Lift the pelvic floor up toward the navel back toward the spine. There's the base. Imagine you are a bowl. Build the base so nothing could escape out of this bowl. Heart up, chin in, so nothing could escape out the top like you're capping a bottle. You'll lift your chin, you'll breathe out, hands wide, let it go. 3, 2, 1. Stay empty and still. 4, 3, 2, 1. Normal breathing. Begin to direct your energy as you direct your breath. Instead of just and falling apart, we're gathering. Pelvic floor rises, the heart up, the chin in. We're becoming a vessel, and then we're directing it up, through, and we're pausing empty. And then receive. That you are an organizing principle. Activate, direct, and stabilize. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees. And cross again. Right arm out, right palm to the floor, left hand on top. Interlace your fingers, hold your clasp. And then sweep left and right. Start low. Loosen the back. Stabilize the navel and turn from your seat. Inhale left, exhale right. And close your eyes. And steady up. Be tender. Adjust it to suit yourself. As the spine opens, your hands come a little higher, perhaps straight out of the shoulders.
3, 2, center, let it out, clear the way, and then elevate, lift up. 3 more sips, fill it up. Heart up, chin in, hook your thumbs, try to pull your hands apart. Now that will lift the pelvic floor. The navel back toward the spine, there's the bottom of the bowl. Tension up, 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 tuck your chin, heart up, chin in, cap the bottle, stay. Lift your chin, reach out, go wide, exhaling down without falling apart. And now just stay empty and very still. Stay, hold the breath out. 3, 2, and normal breath in. Normal breathing. Direct yourself towards steadiness. The light wants to go many places, many ways, and you're just gathering it in and out. And you stabilize that force and that pace and that current. You're stabilizing yourself. Out the legs, out the feet, on we go. If that's enough cross legs for you, you can keep your legs out, or again, hop up onto a seat. Hands open, thumbs to the base of the pinkies, fold your fingers over, and just start one and then the other. So most modified is right here, bending the elbows. Next step would be widen the elbows. So the movement comes from your shoulders, but the elbows are wide, and this will protect any old shoulder injuries. Or, as you're ready, the arms extend, and the palms face the floor. The movement is steady. The pace is your own, but it's strong and swift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Anytime you need to adjust, widen the elbows. And if you need to adjust further, bend the elbows. So find the axis of the spine tall, the shoulders down, shoulder blades towards the spine, navel towards the spine, heart up, chin in, and let the arms move from there.
So fortify yourself. You are included in all the things that you may feel excluded from, in all the ways you may need greater welcome. I want you to just feel the sensation and the power of who you are, and I want you to welcome in everything you require with serenity, with dignity, with an expectation. Yes, I let this in. And we're fortifying that welcome of the things that bring us joy and delight. We're fortifying the welcome. And there's a place that could fall apart or fall down, and we just stay so steady, not in the physical motion, but in the state of mind that says, I am. I am. And all the light that is a part of that statement. A minute and a half. Three, two, one. Out, out, out the chin, out the shoulders, out the jaw, out the arms. Now rise and up. Inhale, inhale, chin up. 3 more. Hook your thumbs, reach your fingers. Now pelvic floor to rise. Navel back. Feel the base of the bowl. Heart up, chin in, cap the bottle. Hold that body full of light. And then lifting your chin, breathing out, go wide, direct it wide. Now stay empty for 4, 3, and without gasping, release to normal breathing. A normal exhale, empty the navel, empty the chest, empty the throat. A normal inhale, into the throat, into the chest, into the navel. Steady yourself. Stabilize what you're doing so that you trust what you're doing, that it's not blowing you apart, that it's actually bringing you back together. Soles of the feet flat, knees together, and then feet wide. There's a space between them, knees together and open, together and open. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Interlace your fingers and the hands come up as the knees come in. Exhale, inhale. So again, if you need to, you bend the elbows. If it needs to be small, be small. If you're ready to be big, rather than being big, be precise. Let the arms straighten a little more. And in your precision, be a little more graceful. So going big doesn't mean faster or stronger. It means more gracefully. And in that grace, you are far more powerful. Inhale, exhale.
As you're ready, the eyes close. Seconds. Three more sips. Fill it to the top. Tuck your chin. Hold your breath. Seal the base of that bowl. Pelvic floor rising, navel back. There's the bottom. Trust that and fill it up from inside. Up from inside. Cap the top. Keep it all. 3. Keep it all. 2. Lift your chin. Breathe out. Go wide without disintegrating. You're organized. Stay empty. Stay empty. Stay. Pause the breath out. 3, 2. Normal breathing, no gasping, no rushing. Ordered and stable. When we organize our power, we can trust ourselves. Without constricting or holding, simply organize. Into the throat, the chest, and the belly. Out the belly, out the chest, out the throat. Today I will stay seated. If you prefer, unfold
unfold with grace and precision. And keep the order in your body, heels hip distance. Hands relatively close to the body, not spun out or spread wide. We're increasing our capacity for power. We're increasing our production of light in our lives. So we give it order. So we can trust ourselves. We are held in something wise, something that assembles us rather than disassembles us. Once you've made the order, the magic is relax and trust this. Fall into what you've made. Stay as long as you can. In the coming weeks, we will allow this time at the conclusion to be longer and longer. Carrying us further. For now, sweeping your hands wide and high. Reach out. And then the palms together, rub them briskly. And lift the feet in, rub them briskly. Good. And then roll yourself up to a seat. And sitting tall. A blessing in this Advent season. A blessing for waiting. Who wait for the night to end, bless them. Who wait for the night to begin, bless them. Who wait in the hospital room, who wait in the cell, who wait in prayer, bless them. Who wait for news, who wait for the phone call, who wait for a word, who wait for a job, a house, a child, bless them. Who wait for one who will come home. Who wait for one who will not come home, bless them. Who wait with fear, who wait with joy, who wait with peace, who wait with rage, who wait for the end, who wait for the beginning, who wait alone, who wait together, bless them. Who wait without knowing what they wait for or why, bless them. Who wait when they should not wait, who wait when they should be in motion, who wait when they need to rise, who wait when they need to set out, bless them. Who wait for the end of waiting, who wait for the fullness of time, who wait emptied and open and ready, who wait for you. Oh, Bless, bless, bless. Away. Palms together, heart high, long sat, short nam, inhale. Sat nam. Bless us. Sat nam. Vinyasa on Saturday morning, 9:30 to 11. Back to this sequence on Sunday morning from 8 to 9. If you're in the Baltimore area, January 1st, we will have our annual practice of planting our seeds, setting our intention for the year from 1 o'clock to 3 p.m. And you can go under events on my website to register. So hop on, save your spot. It'll be at 9 East Franklin Street, and we have done this previously. It was in the evening of New Year's Day, Kundalini by candlelight. We're just going to be in the middle of New Year's Day this time, but still, it is the same intention. 2 hours of movement and sound and music and people and words, and we come out clear and remembering the truth of our light. Sign up. Let me know you're coming. I'll see you soon.